going to start streaming. Here we go. Welcome, Riddell Sports Network. I'm Dan. This is Dare.
Yo.
And Dave.
I'm entering the Olympics in Australian breakdancing. I think I got it.
Yeah. Based on what we've seen, it's a very low bar of entry. Was the other breakdancing decent? I didn't see.
Oh, they were nasty.
Okay.
And not to jump on this already, but the guys from Australia were nasty. Why didn't they go to the chick and say, listen, you're doing it wrong. Let me help you out.
There's something
they were good.
DEI that we'll talk about later. All right. The Braves and Reds will play a regular season game at Bristol Motor Speedway August 2nd, 2025, titled the MLB Speedway Classic. So we had the Field of Dreams games, and then this past year there was something with the Cardinals, right? Where they played at like a Negro League stadium. Is that what it is? That's the technical term. Don't give me that look, Mr. Baseball.
I always liked the Field of Dreams. Field of Dreams was cool.
Yeah. So this is what that looks like.
That stadium is huge.
Straight in the center. And I had this idea before we started just to have a race during it would be awesome. It might be dangerous for the players, but that's fine. I'm willing to take that risk.
Take a tire off the back of the head or something.
Oh, Jesus.
Or you hit a home run and it cracks a windshield. I'm down for that.
I like it. I think it's pretty cool. Trying something different. I like it.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're going to fill that stadium or them poor people up where it says Speedway Classic. How the hell they're going to see the field?
Oh, but look at half the stadium is blocked off.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh, wait, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just the back area. Okay. I'm with it. Just this back area. Because why the hell would you want to sit over here behind all the press boxes and stuff?
Yeah.
They have to physically bring those press boxes in from wherever. That wild? All right. Ball boy at Fenway Park, and the image has left me, so we're just going to look at this while we talk about it. Takes a line drive off the head. So there it is. So apparently he's a ball man, and he was sitting pretty close and took one straight off the frickin' dome. I don't know if I can play this without it screwing everything up, but this isn't on Reddit. Yeah, that is a... Damn, dude
Batter didn't even care.
Holy... Yeah, I would say he's probably about 20, but that's good, I guess.
Why is he so close? I mean, you're pretty damn close.
At least it caught helmet.
Yeah, 15 feet away.
So, and the ball boy's looking like, oh. And whoever 75 is like, all right, next pitch.
Yeah.
But I think it's because Fenway Park is the worst stadium in the country, like physically. You know, it's 115 years old or whatever. So they don't have much wiggle room. Because you ever see, like, at Oakland Coliseum, they have no bars and it's just all wide open.
Yeah.
They got to upgrade that stadium.
So why is this a story? Are they talking about?
I'm sure they will be. This just happened, but they'll at least put him in a dugout. I don't know why he's sitting out there, especially that close.
Yeah.
And I mean, be fair, the chances of that happening again, that angle and the ball going over there is not really good.
So
you know what I mean? You don't see that a lot.
Closer to home?
No, I think he's got to get his ass in the dugout. He can't be out there. But seeing that ball go over there, that doesn't happen a lot. That's a really late swing. He's fighting off the pitch.
Yeah. And he still had reaction time enough to duck his head.
He wasn't paying attention. That was right in the mug. Yeah.
The other thing, maybe they can, you know how like in security, they'll be inside the wall, like on the fan side of the wall.
Like even like the little camera booth. You ever sit down near third base? They got a little camera booth. So
they give him a little spot so he's not, well, at least he's up and
talking. But usually you don't even see him out there. Usually they're in the dugout or on the stairs.
Yeah, and sometimes they'll have a little stool, but it's far down towards the outfield. Yeah. So, yeah. Red Sox can't even provide a stool. He's sitting on a bucket. Damn.
My takeaway is the guy did it on purpose, and I'm sticking to it.
Well, if he did that on purpose, he's gonna be a very successful major leaguer.
He definitely didn't care.
All right, we'll stick with the Red Sox. And for our full details on this, we're going to send it over to Rumble, I think. I think we'll create a Rumble account and put it on there because YouTube isn't going to like the words that are being said during this one. So rumble.com/user/Riddell Sports will probably be the URL. So let's talk about Jaron Duran calls a heckling fan an anti-gay slur. So he's suspended 2 games, apologized for using a, quote, truly horrific word, and felt, quote, awful about calling him the F, an effing F, right?
Kind of a great word to use, though.
Yeah.
Kind of like that word. Not to call somebody that's gay that, but...
Yeah, I don't see him calling this thinking the guy is a homosexual. It's just a... It's just a, you know what I mean? He didn't mean the guy was gay. It just came out that way. But this world is, everybody's all touchy and you know what I mean? If you're out on the playground, you say something like that, it's not going to be a big deal. You do this on national TV and it's a problem.
Let me ask both of you this question.
Yes, I have.
Dare, we'll start with you. Have you ever used the word for a gay person?
No, never. If somebody cut me off in traffic, I'd probably say it.
Yeah.
Something like that, but
I don't think I ever have. And I have a lot of gay friends, lesbian friends, and I've never said.
Yeah, I mean, any person I've ever met has not called somebody that because they were thinking they were gay. But to use it and then reverse course and say it was truly horrific. You're acting like you caused the death of I was road raging and ran a school bus full of kindergartners off the road. That's the type of language he's using.
The guy he was talking to, was he gay? Valid point.
We do not know that
No,
yet.
I don't think it'd be valid either way. If he happened to be gay, I don't think that's his problem. Unless he had his, what was it? Men making movies. What was that thing from In Living Color? With the dude
with the dude with the little hat on, Tommy Davis.
Oh yeah.
His shirt tucked in around his thing.
Was it Keenan?
Yeah.
Or
was it Damon? Damon.
Yeah. So if you want to know my thoughts on the word, go watch Louis C.K.'s stand-up special section where he specifically talks about using that word. Alex Cora says he made a big mistake. He's living with it, and there's a lot of work to be done. This sounds like he was drunk driving and ran through a school zone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Same type of remorse. It's
versus just I kind of said something maybe I shouldn't.
And
have.
now he's canceled for it. Is that what?
No, he got suspended.
He got suspended, but since he apologized like a little puppy,
after he goes through a whole
puppy.
bunch of classes. Come on,
oh my God.
Sorry ass. I was getting ready. I was gonna say, I'm finally defending a Red Sox player until he apologized like this.
In the 80s or 90s, you would have said that. Nobody would have said anything.
Yeah.
It'd have been FCC probably would have been like, hey, don't say that on TV. FCC would have fined him.
Maybe.
But yeah, I don't know if back in the day that could have been said like on regular TV. You think?
They weren't as sensitive. I think it would have went over. I mean, it wouldn't have been this big of a deal.
But like if you drop an F-bomb on like cable television, you just get fined by you know what I mean, like that. It wouldn't have been like a whole thing. But yeah, I don't know. It's just this stuff's boring. It's so lame. Just say I didn't mean to say that. Like it slipped out. I was pissed, and then move on. You can apologize if you're sorry.
Was the other guy mic'd up? Can we hear what the other guy said? You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
He's probably saying the same thing to him, so that word was in his head.
Yeah.
Like, all right, he's gonna call me that. I'm gonna call him that.
That's gotta suck though, as a professional athlete, listening to that crap day in, day out. That's gotta suck. Just all that people talking trash and you can't say anything back, and now you're in trouble. And
true, but then you go home to your swimming pool full of of money. So it's fine. Part of the gig. There was that Sabathia controversy back in the day where he was saying Red Sox fans were calling him an N and all that stuff. I think he just wanted sympathy. Dude had been pitching for 15 years at that point, and now he's sensitive. Come on. All right, let's move on. So I guess we kind of beat around that, right? We didn't.
Yeah, we behaved pretty good.
All right. Yankees can't find a lane for Jason Dominguez return. They've ruled him out for the rest of the year. He's going to stay in the minors. And for some reason, they think that Trent Grisham is more valuable than Jason Dominguez. Whether or not Trent Grisham is playing better, which I know he's not, it's still more valuable for this kid. Was he 19, 20? He's very young still.
Yeah, he is.
To get more at-bats. Wouldn't you rather than Trent Grisham, who's like not very good, for lack of a better term, get this guy up and get him some at-bats. You can DFA Trent Grisham.
You're not even talking about an average player. This kid's going to be a stud. You know what I mean? He just mashes the ball. And I say make him the fourth outfielder. You know what I mean? He sits. You bring him in. Judge will come in DH ones. You got just keep rotating him around. And Stanton, he's just a bum. He's a bum.
The reason that they're not doing that is because they need Stanton to play DH every day.
Yeah, but you sit him. Sit him. Sorry, dude. Play the outfielder. You're just sitting 2 games a week.
And Stanton is an absolutely terrible pinch hitter. So when you bring him in, like I can't remember what the stat is, but his pinch hitting stats are atrocious.
And I like the way he comes in. They brag about him hitting a home run. He hit it in a game that you're down 52-1, yeah. And he hits 2 home runs.
Ready for this crap? New York Yankees, not so far after sweeping the Phillies, the best team in baseball. They're pretty cold, the Phillies, but they just lost 12-2 to the White Sox. And I have a fun stat here. So August 12th, the White Sox got their 29th win. The Yankees got their 29th win May 19th, almost 3 months ago. Against who? The White Sox. It's perfect circle. Do they win tonight? That's the question.
They better.
I hope not. That would be so funny. Wouldn't it just be hilarious to lose the series? You sweep the Phillies and then lose the series to the Angels and the White Sox?
This is what Yankees do. They do this all the time. They'll go into Toronto. Toronto, a struggling team, a team that's given up on the season. They'll go in there and they'll drop 3 to them.
Do you think that they have a chance to beat the Astros?
No. Your pitching staff gave up, I want to say it's 20 plus runs in the last 3 games. Your relievers. That ain't happening. Your offense is junk. You got 2 or 3 players. Yeah, you're all done. You're just a poser. You'll go in, you'll beat Minnesota, and then you run into Cleveland or you run into Houston, you're going to get smoked.
I actually think they beat Houston this time and what's going to happen if they beat Houston is they will re-sign Juan Soto because he's a Houston killer.
Yeah.
So, but if they don't, then they'll just move on and.
Yeah, they won't. They don't have the pitching. They're They still have Nestor as their number 3, and just no, it ain't happening. And they got Leiter, and Leiter gets lit up. They went and made a big trade for him, and that dude throws up BP, throwing 90 miles an hour, getting lit up.
Yeah, and they got him to strike people out. So.
Yeah.
White Sox has embarrassed the Yankees in that game in that 12-2 loss. Jazz Chisholm leaves with an elbow injury. Possibly, I should say at this point, out for the season.
Yeah, that sucks. He's doing. Came in. He was hot, and he brought a nice little energy to the team. I mean, does it matter a lot? I don't think so, because Cabrera, he's been playing. It'd be good to get him everyday reps. He's been playing really good. I don't think you lose too much. The energy, yes, but I don't think you lose a ton.
Yeah, and you know what's good is if he comes back before the end of the season, is they're not going to be sick of him yet? Because that swagger is it's positive in the beginning. We've all been there with someone like that, but it wears on you after a while. So maybe it's like a mini honeymoon phase. He's out. Hopefully he's not out for the season. comes back and can play for the playoffs.
And it's also positive when you're doing good.
Yeah.
You hit 7 home runs, 7 home runs in 8 games or whatever it is.
Yep.
But once you go on that streak of 0 for 25,
and you still got that mouth, and
Bronx will boo him right out the stadium.
Yep. Well, they did boo Aaron Judge, to be fair, this year. I'm not letting y'all get away with that.
No.
I'm a Yankees fan too, but y'all are ridiculous.
Me and Brandon are looking at each other like, what are you doing?
Yeah. They're like, oh, we got him locked in for 8 more years.
Yeah.
We might as well treat him like shit. Whatever. And Juan Soto and the Yankees 4-1 win. Dude had 3 home runs and 4 RBIs in a 4-1 win over Chicago. When I saw he had 3 home runs because I was at work last night, they must have gotten some revenge for that 12-2 no, 4-1.
Soto got revenge. Yeah. That last one he hit, the one he hit later on in the game, the third one was a bomb.
Yeah.
The other 2 were to left, nice shots, but that one was crushed.
33rd of the season, 2 opposite field home runs, as you said, and first career 3 home run game.
He's a stud. It's about time somebody helps Judge out.
Yeah. Oh, and we were talking about when the guy got hit before we started, so I wanted to remind everyone of the dad saving his son from death. Did you see this before? No. The kid's playing in his phone, and he looks up.
All that mouth showing, he better hope he blocked that ball because he hit the kid right in the teeth.
The bat.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh, he was donezo.
The kid's playing in his phone. He hears the commotion, looks up, and the dad blocks it.
Right in the forehead.
Dad's jacked too. Look, he's got some veins going. I bet he's like a freaking construction worker, a farmer or something. Like this little bastard playing on his phone. He's so upset. All right, let's move on. Here we go. This is a fun one. So there's a video circulating of Eagles cornerback Cooper DeJean getting a prank phone call from some random person saying he was picked by the Green Bay Packers. Like as the Packers GM. Go ahead, Dare. Or just stare at me like
what's the question?
That's messed up.
No
that's messed up though. You know
hilarious.
What I mean? It's funny, but it's messed up. The dude thinks he's going to Green Bay, so unless he didn't want to. Unless he's like, damn, I gotta go there and it's gonna be freezing and blah 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 blah.
And Green Bay was the place they thought he was going.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's messed up though. I ain't messing with that dude.
So what round did he get phone call, we'll say?
First.
He got in the first, and when did he get drafted?
Early second, like the second or third pick in the second. Because Green Bay was right after Philly. As soon as Philly picked Mitchell, I'm like, oh, Green Bay fall right into his lap because he was the whole time was projected to go to Green Bay. Who did they end up getting? Can't even remember. Oh, Bleacher Report just screwed us here. All right, pull the ripcord. All right, let's talk about mayonnaise. So, it's on all. If you can see that damn thing here, Hellman's Lunch is a Will Levis mayonnaise clone. Oh, it's real. For $8 a bottle. I thought this was a spoof, a parody.
Damn, that's why McGrath bought 11 bottles of mayonnaise, 11 jars of mayonnaise.
It does not smell like mayonnaise.
It might.
Nobody's buying that.
So Will Levis is famous for mayonnaise and coffee for some reason. And, Drew Lock's injured. There he is. Look at that handsome bastard. Jesus Christ. He's going to be doing underwear ads soon. Made by Jack Link's Beef Jerky. So, yeah. Hellman's Mayonnaise. Here's the ad. Go watch it. Go on X and watch it. But apparently it was a viral video from a couple years ago where he put mayonnaise in coffee, which now that I'm thinking about it, doesn't sound that bad.
Really?
If you think about the two things together. Well, coffee's disgusting.
Coffee's great. I love coffee.
I had this theory. Do you like the taste of coffee?
It's all right. I mean,
never mind. My theory was if you smoke cigarettes at any point, you're like, coffee's not so bad, right?
When you quit smoking, I can taste everything. It's insane. Your smell and your taste is like crazy.
Yeah. So
if you're drinking black coffee, I can see that ashtray type taste.
But I put like 700 creamers and 42 sugars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's like a freaking milkshake.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Heather gets like caramel and cream.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not coffee at that. Delicious milkshake. Vikings rookie J.J. McCarthy out for the 2024 NFL season following meniscus surgery. So
yeah, this sucks. This poor kid.
Sad.
I was just putting it in the docs that were they going to make it to the playoffs?
Yeah,
this kid looked
trash.
good.
Yeah.
He looked great, and it's horrible. I mean, he's got to be heartbroken right now, and Vikings got to be heartbroken too.
Yeah.
I already called for Sam Darnold to start, and look at that. I wasn't wrong.
He wasn't going to, based on how J.J. McCarthy was looking. But yeah,
Sam Darnold gets his chance. Let's see what you got. You're on a good team.
Yep.
Finally,
I'm sure they're shopping right now.
It's so ridiculous that Sam Darnold is pigeonholed like this because he played bad for the Jets
and Carolina.
Oh yeah.
He had a shot with Niners. I think he only played like 5 snaps
that
or
drive,
something.
he looked good.
Yeah, he looked good on the one drive. So let's see it.
I'm hoping he plays well because he deserves one. This is his last chance, like to be a starter. I think he'll be a consistent backup if he does okay.
Oh yeah,
like Chase Daniel type of dude who's just Gardner Minshew.
I was gonna say
something.
Minshew,
yeah,
right? Minshew level.
Chase Daniel was a backup for he was backup for Drew Brees for like 10 years. But yeah. All right. Patriots released Juju. Doesn't it seem like his name should be Schuster Smith? Doesn't that just sound right? Juju Smith-Schuster.
I think it flows better that way.
Yeah. But
so Super Bowl champion with the Chiefs. Can't make the Patriots.
Really? Which time?
2022.
Okay.
Played 16 games, 78 receptions, 101 targets. Played pretty decent for him, but can't make the Patriots? What is that?
What happened?
Yeah.
The Steelers. He was a stud.
Once Antonio Brown left, he fell right off.
What did he get that paycheck and then he was done? He was like, I'm already paid, so I'm good.
He's not a true number one, but
he did nothing in New England last year, right?
Played 11 games, 29 receptions.
He's still young. He's got to be still a young buck.
Patriots, though, I mean,
yeah,
Mac Jones throwing to you, you're not going to get much going.
I think they know they're going to suck, so they're dropping off some salary.
He only had 29 catches for 260 and a touchdown last year. That was with New England. Kansas City, 933 yards. He must have been injured this year. But he was...
Look at that, 2018.
Good. Oh, yeah.
That's when he was number 2. Antonio Brown.
How many sad fantasy football players in 2019 who drafted him high?
I sure did. Yeah.
I didn't.
Either.
Nope.
Brandon Ayuk rejects trade to the Browns. Browns offered. So Brandon Ayuk has a no trade clause. Browns offered Amari Cooper a second and a fifth, which would have been such a steal for 49ers. Amari Cooper is not. It's not like he fell off the face of the earth. He's still really good. But how much of a steal would that have been? Like, they're comparable when you say Ayuk's probably a little better, but not like significantly.
I'm thinking if Watson was Watson from Texans, he would have went in a second. He's like, I'm not having that bum ass dude. They're going to wind up getting hurt. They're going to have a scrub ass quarterback. Why? He's not going there. Definitely.
Wait. Say it again?
He doesn't want to go play with Watson because Watson's junk. If he was Watson from the Texans, he would have went there in a second.
Yeah. Joe Flacco, I believe, had more passing yards than Deshaun Watson.
I think he wanted to go to Washington because he played with Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels at Washington. Did he play with Jaden Daniels? Am I remembering that right?
They were
There's
talking
no way because Ayuk's been in for 4 years, right? So,
and Jaden Daniels older. He's like 24, I think.
Yeah, but you can only play. I don't know for sure. I wouldn't think so. But yeah.
But anyways, I don't know if he's just using other teams to show, hey, this is my value. Niners.
Well, he screwed up
Pay up.
because there's only a couple people in the running, so he's making Niners look really good right now.
Yeah, not everybody.
Niners are like, nobody wants you, dude.
He's looking for around 30, but
And
I don't see him as a top 6-ish wide receiver because that's what
He's not top.
Devonta Smith.
Not top 10. He's not top on his own team.
St. Brown's making that.
But if it's me and I'm the 49ers and all these people want money, Nick Bosa's my priority. George Kittle's my priority. They already paid Debo. So you're going to have to pay Brock Purdy soon unless you're just going to dump him for someone else because he's going to be due. He's better not be making $55 million, but who knows at this point.
I'm kind of curious to see if they just get rid of Brock Purdy, if any other quarterback can just step in and just...
Yeah.
I'm sure if he lights it up this year, he'll get his money. But
You know
if he's just average, I think
get 55 million, 60 million.
I'm going to beat this dead horse until the guy retires from the NFL. You know what they should do? There's a guy who's the backup for the Kansas City Chiefs right now that they could sign for very cheap, named Carson Wentz to the 49ers.
Is he back up for the Chiefs? Why did I forget about that?
Yeah.
Ah,
But if Brock Purdy wants too much money, I'm not paying him either. I'm not paying Ayuk. I'd give Ayuk like 11 to 15 wide receiver money, not top 10.
I think that's low. Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you meant million. Okay.
Yeah, whatever the 11 to 15
Yeah,
range
probably
is.
like 25 area.
Which is, oh my God, poor baby.
What are you gonna do?
Are you gonna survive?
20 million a year. Jesus Christ. All right, let's move on.
Meanwhile, Saquon's making 12 million a year.
Yeah. And
Doesn't make
Steelers
sense.
have a long-term contract offer in place for Ayuk if they complete the trade. Hollywood Brown injury. Yee! More Chiefs injuries, please. Oh, sorry. I mean, it's very sad that he's injured. I don't care. Go ahead.
Hollywood Brown's my guy. And I don't think it was a shoulder. I thought it was something to do with his chest.
It's
Does
a
it say
shoulder joint, but it's some kind of chest too. You know what I mean? It was.
Yeah.
They called it something, but it was like the socket into his rib chest plate or something.
Okay.
Oh my God. That sounds awful.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact thing. When I wrote this down, this was when it first happened.
Right.
So they were saying some kind of. I forgot the long. They had a long name for it. I forgot what the hell it was.
Am I still the only person that's disgusted by wide receivers with single-digit numbers? Is it just me?
Yeah, I think
it's just me. Okay. Anyone who's not a kicker, punter, or quarterback with a single-digit number, I think all 350-pound linemen should be single-digit numbers. Like we should just do everyone's 1 through 6 across the line. You know, terrible. What is? Never gonna get over it. But sucks for Brown. Hopefully he's back soon and will likely miss start of the regular season. So it doesn't sound like it's too serious. But the way Dave described it sounded pretty gross. Uh-oh. Best wide receiver in the league. Best defensive end in the league. We got to talk about it. Mike Parsons promises that Sedarian Lamb will play for the Cowboys in week 1. So Sedarian is sitting out because he wants more money. Jerry Jones says no urgency to get Lamb an extension. That's interesting because he's the greatest wide receiver of all time. So why wouldn't you get him an extension? What would you say would be fair for him? 50?
35 million and $1.
Why? Who's making 35?
Justin Jefferson.
Oh. 35 million, $1. Okay. And plus it's on that Texas tax. So it's a lot better.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
So
I don't know. They better have some urgency or they're going to be in some trouble. They don't have Lamb. They're screwed.
But they're also up against the salary cap. So what are they going to do?
Oh.
Would they be able to sign him saying, okay, well, starting next year, or does the contract extension just go in place now? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
It would have to start after because their salary cap issues are pretty tight. So, and they got to pay Rain, they got to pay Mike Parsons, they got offensive line that are like Zach, what's his face, Zach Martin and all them. it's a pretty fun situation to be in when you're looking across at Dallas and they're struggling like this.
Yep,
It's a lot of fun.
3 people break the bank and the rest of the team's screwed.
So him saying no urgency is actually to him going to training camp. We don't need to sign him right now because it's not the regular season. But don't you think that he needs the practice? It's not. He can't just walk in. Well, I know he's number one. Yeah, but most people need the reps, need the time on the field, get the timing down.
I think Sedarian sits out, and then when Dallas is in the Super Bowl this year, he just walks in the door for the Super Bowl and just dominates. 22 catches for 380.
And was one receiver.
Doesn't even matter. They got Dakota Prescott.
Brandon Cooks.
Is he still on
Cooks,
there?
yeah. Gallup left. He retired. The other, I can't think of what's on there.
Noah Brown.
This doesn't make any sense. They need him. I don't get it.
Cole Beasley.
Cole Beasley's on. No way.
I have no idea. Des Bryant. I'm just naming Cowboys receivers I know. Terrell Owens. Yeah, anyone? But yeah, whatever. Sit out. It's fine. I don't think they're gonna. Do you think Dallas finishes second in the division this year? You still think they finish second?
Oh yeah, with Lamb, with everybody.
No, even if he sits.
Oh no, they're screwed. If he doesn't play, they're toast.
Eagles are pretty much they're a disaster. We don't know about Washington. Giants a mess. So they might finish first. Hell knows.
Wait, I thought you were saying the Cowboys. You're saying the Eagles are a disaster?
Yeah,
the Eagles are loaded.
Yeah, I'm missing something.
So Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts can't talk to each other.
Yeah.
Won't talk to each other. They have to go through somebody to talk to each other.
What the hell?
Isn't that? But that's a little dysfunctional, right?
Yeah, that's a lot dysfunctional.
And they went 10-1 to start the season, then they lost out 5 of 6 or whatever it was. So I mean that's something. Gotta be something.
They got players.
They do have players on paper. It looks pretty damn good. But
yeah. It would be so fun. I mean, the sad thing that's going to happen is that if they shit the bed, that Sirianni's going to be to blame.
Oh, he definitely is.
So, wouldn't you be pissed too? He's going to have to sell his house and move.
Yeah.
Because of one guy. Literally one guy.
They did a photo shoot. Him and Jalen went golfing or something. And look, we can hang out together. They did a photo shoot and everything.
Uh-huh.
So,
but the good thing is, Sirianni's not the offensive coordinator. Kellen Moore is, so he doesn't even have to talk to him.
Yeah.
And what kind of conversation would you have with Jalen Hurts anyways? He's just sitting there with that dumb face. Got his mouthpiece or his chin strap pulled up over his mouth.
Practice throwing.
Yeah. What are you going to say to him? Don't be horrible at throwing the ball?
Don't do the skills challenge ever again.
I wish we could revisit that. Oh, another piece of hilarious news. Hassan Reddick requests trade from the Jets. He's been on the Jets for 4 months. And the Jets say, GM Joe, I lost my place, Douglas, has informed Reddick they will not trade him. He's been on the Jets for 4 months. The Eagles traded him because of this situation right here.
Because he wanted more money.
Yeah. But if you're the Jets, can they even pay him? Do you pay him? Or do you trade him?
You've been on three teams in what, 4 years? You must be a problem. Why don't you get some games under your belt this year and then try to, you know what I mean? Go eat. And then request some more money. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And maybe put on a second number 7 on defense. Pissing me off. Yeah, I don't know. It's strange.
I guess he wants $25 million.
For what does he make? He can't be making chump change now.
I don't know, but for reference, Roquan Smith making $20 million, Fred Warner $19 million, Tremaine Edmonds $18 million. So he wants to get paid $5 million more than the next guy.
Why can't any of these dudes just honor your damn contract? If you're signed for 5 years, talk about this in the offseason. You know what I mean? Honor your damn contract. Stop being greedy. Honor your damn contract.
Yeah,
it drives me nuts.
Gross. And it's like an epidemic. Across the board, everyone's like, oh, I want more money. There's a salary cap. They'll probably raise it.
But like I said before, I should be able to give you less money. If you suck or you don't play enough time, I should be able to get my money back.
Also, from the Jets' perspective, like, bro, we haven't seen you play at all for us. Can we do that for a couple minutes and then we'll talk about giving you the bank? Like,
well, apparently he's only making $15 million a year. That's it. No, it's low.
Baby, $15 million.
So now what happened with CeeDee Lamb with the contract is they waited too long. Now you got Justin Jefferson got his contract for $35 million. You got AJ Brown $32 million. Now he's like, well, I want to make that kind of money. What if they did it earlier in the season, last year, whatever? Same with Dak.
But if you're the Jets, you don't re-sign this guy.
Yeah, I don't.
Let him hit free agency and go play for Carolina or something.
Right.
Isn't that where he came from? Carolina? When he went to Philly? I'm pretty sure.
Arizona?
Something like that, yeah. I don't know. One of those shitty teams. One of those perennially. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't pay him. And if more league owners started stepping up, quarterbacks wouldn't be making $55 million to be average. Whatever. Tyreek Hill calls out Noah Lyles for his what are they the champion of comments, and says he could beat Noah Lyles in a sprint. Do you still have those numbers up? So Noah Lyles, we had it by meters for Lyles, and then we obviously have Tyreek Hill's 40-yard dash time of what, 4.29, and his Noah Lyles' 100-meter dash or 100-yard dash after conversion was 9 point something seconds. So 9.8 seconds. So that's, I mean, based on just the numbers alone, he's beating Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill actually ran a race. Pull those numbers up. Just, I don't even know. On a track field, and
was he?
I'll try to look it up.
DK Metcalf did that also.
Did he?
Yeah. Where he's just this monstrous freak of a dude, but he's fat. It's insane how fast this guy is. But yeah, Philly drafted JJ Arcega-Whiteside instead.
9.98 100-meter dash
for Noah Lyles.
Tyreek Hill.
Oh, so that's like right
close.
There, yeah. It'd be fun to see. They could get some sponsorship and
oh yeah.
What's the point? Just ego, I guess. Do they have to wear shoulder pads? All right. Last thing here. Last thing for NFL. Saquon Barkley. We just watched so this is a little bit of an older story, but we just watched the moment that he decided that he wasn't staying with the Giants. So, Dare, if you want to lay that out.
Well, essentially, his name? GM of the Giants calls Saquon and tells him to go elsewhere looking for a contract. He doesn't know the market. You get that? The GM has no idea what the running back market is for Saquon Barkley. No idea. I have no idea. Why don't you go look?
He knows.
You gotta know.
He does.
And essentially, it sounded like he was pushing Saquon out with, we appreciate you being a Giant, but if you come back, we'll be here for you.
Just a polite way of him saying, sorry, dude, we don't need you no more.
He finally finds out that he's making $12 million from another team that he was gonna, and he starts backpedaling. Oh, we would have paid him $12 million. Oh, too late, man. Too late.
He's probably expecting him to get 5 or 20 or whatever.
Oh, we'd have been happy to pay him that. And owner comes in. Oh, if he goes to the Eagles, I'm not gonna sleep.
What'd you get?
Your franchise player.
Let your horse go. What are you doing?
The reason that anybody goes to the games, you buy the jerseys.
Yeah.
The guy that gives you a chance to win, you just let him go. See you later.
The Giants offered him a 3-year, $12.5 million deal.
That's insane.
I think Eagles was pretty on par with that.
Or 12.5. Oh, per year. I was thinking 12 total. Like,
per year. Let me see what Eagles offered.
But here, from Saquon's perspective, what's his loyalty to the Giants? Nothing. He went to Penn State, so Pennsylvania, right? I don't know if he's from there, but
he talked the whole time saying he wanted to be a Giant for life and blah, 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 blah. I don't know if that was just the act he was putting on or he really wanted to be there.
I can see from the Giants' perspective why they wouldn't want to re-sign him.
$500,000 million. Eagles
per year. I can see why they wouldn't want to sign him because the Giants are in a rebuild. He's what, 26, 27. He gets injured more than you'd expect him to. And the Giants have a lot of work to do rather than just spend money on one guy. But if you're just going to give him up and let him go to your rival, it's not much of a rivalry these days, but let him go to your rival and for what? For nothing. It's not like the Giants were offering him 10 and the Eagles gave him 20.
Right.
I don't know. Very strange. All right, we got some Olympics stuff going here. Kevin Durant wins historic 4th gold medal. We did the math as to why LeBron didn't get 4 medals because he skipped the 2016 and 2020/2021 Olympics. So Durant wins his 4th gold. I didn't watch a single game, so if you guys want to break the silence and talk about this,
Durant,
you can roll it right into Steph Curry after that
Durant, LeBron, Steph carried this team. Durant had some big shots. Steph Curry, freaking the last 2 games, they were gonna lose that game to Serbia. It was over. Steph Curry just lights out from 3-point.
Is that a medal game against Serbia?
Yeah, it was when you're going to the
finals.
The gold final, yeah.
Oh.
Points in the last 2 games. I mean, he had 2 defenders in his face and shot a lollipop 3-pointer. I fell off my damn chair. This kid was making 5 in a row. I don't even know. It was the sequence just.
He's older than you, isn't he? Curry? Just call him kid?
I don't know. I call everyone kid. I don't know. This old man.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's probably my age, probably.
Yeah. I'm really close, yeah. For the love of Christ. We're live.
I know.
All right. U.S. women's survive. Oh, we skipped the Australian breakdancer. We'll come back to that. We'll stick with basketball. U.S. women's basketball makes it 8 consecutive Olympic gold medals after beating France 67-66.
Yeah, they trailed a lot of this game. Asia Wilson she went off double. Kelsey Plum, is that her first name? Kelsey Plum?
I don't know.
They pulled her out when they were down I don't know, 8 or something. They put UNESCO in. They come back, they tie the game, and then they pull UNESCO back out. You know what I mean? UNESCO ran the floor, she did assist, and they pull her back out and put Plum back in, and then the game came close again. It was a good game.
Are these games like shorter in time? Why is it only 67-66? Are the Olympic games shorter? Because the men's one wasn't even.
I know they still do 4 quarters.
The men's one is 40 minute for the game. Typically, it's 48.
Damn, she is hard on the eyes.
I just can't believe. Go ahead.
Oh, he said she's hard on the eyes. I said Plum.
Yeah.
I just can't believe how passionate you are about women's basketball. I had no idea
about
you.
It's so
I like
good.
it.
It's so good to see layups.
That's a Caitlin Clark, the Caitlin Clark effect.
Other than Caitlin Clark, is there anyone that is good?
Asia Wilson's a stud. She's a stud.
End of sentence.
And you got Stewie. Jesus. All right, next subject.
You can say a bunch of words.
We're gonna talk about NBA instead. NBA, these girls don't cry, they don't whine, they just play. It's good to watch.
Yeah, I don't care about either.
And they're not paid $1 trillion to be little babies.
Yeah, they'd have to make some money first, right?
Make as much money as this chick right here.
Oh my God, I have this on mute. So, the Australian breakdancing. If you guys haven't seen this video, just watch the Australian breakdancer girl. She's something. I don't think they're allowed to show because the Olympics have been taking stuff down, so they're not allowed to actually physically show the one we've been talking about. But watch the Australian females Olympic breakdancer performance. Ray Gunn? Is that the person's name? Or it's like
Rachel Gunn, I believe.
Oh. That's a cool name.
Like it?
She has degrees in breakdancing and all kinds of dancing stuff. She's got degrees. What? They said she's like doctrine or something in breakdancing. I'm like, what?
So there's a class of students that goes to breakdancing class at college.
Yeah, she literally has a doctrine or whatever you call it, PhD, whatever the hell you call it,
so
in breakdancing.
You bring your cardboard to class.
And the weird thing about this is they showed her trying out for the Olympics, and she really wasn't that bad. She did some shoulder rolls, and she, you know what I mean? Her footwork was all right. She got here and started doing that kangaroo hop crap and all that. I was dying. Lex is telling me, she's like, this isn't real. I said, yeah, this is at the Olympics. This is real.
First of all, Olympics having breakdancing is absolutely absurd to begin with. Yeah, maybe it's cool.
Like this is the first year.
Good. Yeah, but what? How terrible. Breakdancing?
USA was pretty good.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, they look good.
This is... Oh, okay. I'll skip
it. You were going to go there.
I was going to go there.
I mean, if you think about all the sporting events, they're kind of ridiculous. I can run faster than you. I can throw this ball farther than you.
Those make sense, though.
Kind of
good point.
Kind of ridiculous,
That's
right?
Pretty a good point.
Yeah.
So you think physical feats of strength and speed are on the same level as
I can grab a pointy stick and throw it farther than you?
It's kind of ridiculous.
They just still do shot put. I can grab a bowling ball and throw it farther
than you. It's like a child's game.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Yeah, I never thought about it like that.
So what do you think they should do Olympic Connect 4?
Yeah, exactly.
I think they should just get it, put them in a ring, give them some swords and shit.
They're taking boxing away.
I thought you meant sex.
You know they're taking boxing away from Olympics?
As a Amani chick?
Oh, I don't know. Is that why?
I don't know. I didn't really Christ out of women. Is that why?
I didn't think too much about it.
Just beating the soul out of these fucking women.
How did that dude not knock any of these chicks out? I'd be embarrassed.
I think you could give me like 2 months and I'll beat that dude in a boxing ring.
The one Chinese chick was eating him.
Train a little bit.
She was eating all the punches. I was like,
soft ass dude. He was goofy. He was goofy as hell. But then there was another dude. There was a Chinese
Taiwan
dude
or something like
what
that.
What the hell?
I don't know what the hell's going on. I think that's it. You guys got anything else? I think we'll wrap up the live stream and record Cash or Trash. Oh my god, it's already 6:15. Well, thanks for watching, and it'll be archived in the live stream section. So we'll catch you guys next time with Cash or Trash. We're going to talk about Sam Darnold. There's your promotion.
Promo.